I want to know what happened in the first 36 hours. I want to know what their guy did, what the state police officer at the scene did.
The vanishing of Maura Murray, America's first internet true crime mystery introduction.
I want to know what happened to my daughter. I want to know who did it. That's what I want.
It was the night of February 9th, 2004, when 21-year-old Maura Murray, a bright and promising nursing student from the University of Massachusetts Amherst, disappeared without a trace. After crashing her car on a remote road in New Hampshire, she was never seen again.
The UMass college student hasn't been seen since Monday night when she crashed her '96 black Saturn on Route 12 in Woodsville.
No phone calls, no credit card activity, no sightings, just silence. Her case has haunted investigators for 2 decades, but beyond that, it became one of the first true crime mysteries to capture the obsessive attention of the internet.
Search the internet and you'll find a number of blogs about Maura filled with theories and speculation.
This is the strange, unsettling story of Maura Murray and the questions that still have no answers. Who was Maura Murray? Maura was born on May 4th, 1982, in Brockton, Massachusetts. She was the 4th child in a large Irish Catholic family.
Kathleen Murray has spent the last 3 days searching for her sister, 21-year-old Maura.
Described as smart, athletic, and driven, she excelled both in academics and sports, particularly track. After high school, she entered the prestigious U.S. Military Academy at West Point. But after a year, she decided it wasn't the right path and transferred to UMass Amherst to study nursing. At the time of her disappearance, she was in her junior year.
Haverhill police have been working with state police and Fish and Game to find Maura, while her family and friends have been driving all over the region, posting these missing person signs,
and seemed to be building a strong future. But in the weeks before she vanished, something appeared to be wrong. The days before the disappearance. On February 5th, while working a late-night security shift on campus, Maura broke down emotionally after a phone call with her sister Kathleen. A supervisor later said Maura was zoned out and unresponsive. The next night, her father Fred visited, and the two went car shopping and out to dinner. But early Sunday morning, Maura crashed his car on Route 9 in Hadley, Massachusetts.
Did an intensive search of the crash scene area for evidence that she may have walked into the woods. Nothing like that was uncovered.
The damage was extensive, but no sobriety test was performed. The following day, Fred returned to Connecticut and asked Maura to get accident forms so they could file an insurance claim. They agreed to speak Monday night. But Maura never made that call. Monday, February 9th, the day she vanished. That Monday started off quietly.
I think that if Maura were alive, she'd have called me. And if not me, one of her sisters.
Just after 1 p.m., Maura emailed her professors and work supervisor saying there had been a death in the family and she'd be away for a week. But no such death had occurred. She also made several odd calls, one to a condo owner in New Hampshire where her family had vacationed in the past, another to inquire about a hotel in Vermont.
The area is like a second home to Maura. She's come here to the region with her family since she was a kid.
She withdrew $280 from her bank account, purchased alcohol from a nearby liquor store, and packed her car with clothing, school books, and birth control pills. Her dorm room was left strangely neat. Belongings boxed up, art taken down. On top of a box was an email from her boyfriend, hinting at relationship problems.
While her family believes she may have been upset about something, it was nothing that would have caused this type of alarm. Still, they're very concerned.
By 3:30 p.m., Maura was on the road in her black 1996 Saturn. Destination: unknown. The crash on Route 112 at 7:27 p.m. in the village of Woodsville, New Hampshire. A resident heard a loud thump outside. She looked out the window and saw a car stuck in a snowbank along Route 112.
I mean, we've been going through the woods, all her favorite spots, and we're just looking for somebody just to come out and say something.
It was Maura's Saturn facing the wrong direction. A school bus driver who lived nearby stopped and saw a young woman pacing around the vehicle. She appeared cold but unhurt. He offered to call police, but Maura declined, saying she had already called AAA, which turned out to be untrue. Knowing there was no cell service in the area, the bus driver went home and called 911 at 7:43 p.m.
Police arrived to find the car, but no sign of her. One witness reported seeing Maura looking impaired.
By the time a Haverhill police officer arrived at 7:46 p.m., Maura was gone. What police found at the scene: the Saturn had hit a tree, the left headlight was smashed, both airbags had deployed. Inside the car, police found red stains that looked like wine, an empty beer bottle, a damaged box of Franzia wine, a stuffed animal, some clothes, and directions to Burlington, Vermont. Her debit card, credit cards, and phone were missing and have never been used since.
She might be afraid that she's going to get in trouble, but we just want to let her know that it's fine. We just want her to come home.
There were no footprints in the snow leading away from the scene. No sign of struggle. The car was locked, and Maura Murray had vanished. A mysterious disappearance and endless theories. Initially, police treated Maura as a voluntary runaway. After all, she hadn't told anyone where she was going, had lied about a family death, and seemed to be running from something. But her family strongly disagreed, arguing that Maura wouldn't have just walked away from her life.
A great person. We wanted to come home safely.
She's the best. I mean, she's got a lot of family, a lot of friends, and we love her. We just want to see her.
Over time, countless theories emerged. Did she stage her disappearance to escape stress? Did she intend to take her own life? Or was she picked up and met with foul play? One witness, a contractor, later claimed to have seen a young woman jogging eastbound down Route 112 that same night, but the lead came months later and was never confirmed. Another bizarre detail: a rag from her emergency kit was found stuffed in her car's tailpipe. Some believe it was an attempt to disable the car, while others think it was an effort to cover up exhaust noise. No one knows. The search and the internet obsession.
Feel badly for the family and hope that she's okay.
They're canvassing everywhere from Haverhill along the Kankamegas Highway to North Conway.
Within 24 hours, Maura's family was in New Hampshire. Search dogs tracked her scent a short distance from the crash site, then lost it in the middle of the road, suggesting she got into another vehicle. Despite extensive searches, no trace of her has ever been found. But what truly makes Maura Murray's case unique is the online obsession it created. Forums, blogs, Reddit threads, Facebook pages, all dissecting her story in forensic detail. Some saw it as the first internet-driven cold case. As writer Bill Jensen once said, "On the internet, Maura's disappearance became the perfect obsession, a puzzle of clues that offers a tantalizing illusion."
A worn blue ribbon wraps the tree that Maura's car hit. The family plan to put a new one up this week. The constant media attention has stopped. The searches have ended.
That it can be solved. Years later, still no answers. Over the years, law enforcement has investigated several leads, from a suspicious house nearby to small bone fragments found on Loon Mountain in 2021. All proved inconclusive. In 2022, the FBI created a national case profile and released an age progression photo. In 2024, on the 20th anniversary, her family continues to seek answers. No evidence of Maura has ever surfaced. No one has been arrested, and no one knows what happened that cold February night in 2004. Conclusion: Maura Murray's case remains one of the most haunting and puzzling disappearances in American history. Was she running from something? Did she meet someone on the road that night? Or did she simply vanish, swallowed up by the snowy woods of New Hampshire? One thing is certain: until Maura is found, the mystery will never rest. and neither will those who are still searching for the truth.